Hello, you guys. I'm working on about 3 hours of sleep right now, but it's fine. The grandbaby, he woke up in the middle of the night, and then he woke up at the booty crack of dawn this morning. So I'm on just a few hours of sleep. But we're gonna start Vlogmas here. The way that I'm gonna do this is, obviously this will be Christmas content, but it will also be winter content as well, and living my soft life in winter. A couple of you have expressed that you would love to see Vlogmas, but you want me to keep it soft, and I mean, that's what I do. So that's not a problem. But while I can keep it soft, we're talking about 25 days of vlogging here, and I don't know that I am that interesting, or that my life is that interesting for 25 days of vlogging consecutively. So obviously these videos will be a hodgepodge, but one of the things that will span a few of the videos is that I'm going to also make, I'm also going to have a reading section. Like this will be part vlog, Christmas vlog, winter vlog, soft girl life, but also there will be books interspersed throughout. I don't consider myself a booktuber, but I do, that's one of the things that I do as, you know, someone who is committed to living an intentional life. I do the things that I love, and reading is one of those things. I love to read. I do audiobooks, as well as reading hard copies. Obviously, being a reader, I love holding the book in my hand and doing the page turning and writing notes and all that. So that's my first choice when it comes to reading. But I do want to take this opportunity, especially if the temperatures drop and it gets cold, to watch some of my favorite programs, to read books, and to hygge in my home during this holiday season. I want things to be cozy and slow and relaxed, calm and peaceful, but also interesting and fun. I like a good, you know, television show, and it's not always rainbows and sunshine. Sometimes I like things that are a little edgy. And the same thing with my books. And sometimes I just want to read a sweet story, or watch something that's heartwarming. And I will try, the plan is to do all of that during Vlogmas, but I'm going to have to find content in order to do this, which is fine because it stretches me creatively. Anyway, I said all that to say, interspersed throughout these vlogs will be reading vlogs as well. I will be reading books and I will be talking to you about them. I don't know yet if I want to do book reviews. I did one book review on this channel and it was fine, but I don't know. I feel like I like the concept of a reading vlog better than a book review. So that's where I am. So I'm getting ready to go get some coffee because, like I said, I'm only on a few hours of sleep. Baby boy will be here for a little while longer, probably into mid-December. So I don't think he'll be here for Christmas, although I really want him to be. So I'll find a way to sort of incorporate him into these vlogs as well. I don't really like showing him and showing his face. He is my baby, but he's not my baby. So and you know, my son has no problem with me showing him on social media, but I, you know, feel iffy about that. So I will show snippets of him and parts of him, which I have already been doing. And we know what babies look like. Y'all get the gist. Anyway, I'm gonna head out to run this errand, and I might pop into Homegoods for a second because I really need to fix my plant situation. My plants are just kind of everywhere right now, so I'm gonna do that. But let me show you the book that we'll be reading, at least for the next few days. I don't read as fast as I used to, so I don't know how long this is gonna take, or even if I'm gonna finish it, but that's what reading vlogs are. We're reading together. This is not a pity memoir. I happened upon this book because of the cover. Because if you know me, this cover is kind of me in a lot of ways. This gorgeous pink color, which I don't think is millennial pink, but maybe came out of millennial pink, is born from it. I don't know, it could be though, but it's gorgeous. Like I want to room this color, like this color combination keeps popping up in my life everywhere. And it just speaks to me. So I just picked it off the shelf simply because of the cover. I do love to read biographies and memoirs, and so this one looks very interesting. It is about, it is the memoir of the Emmy Award-winning screenwriter Abi Morgan. Who unfortunately has a mystery illness or had, I don't know. And I read the first page of this book because I was deciding from my TBR, yes, I'm using booktuber like lingo, my to be read shelf. I read through a couple of the first pages of books to see which one I wanted to go with, and I decided on this one. I think it was really the cover that drew me in though. But it looks like Abi here has some marital tension. I'll read a couple of lines for people who are seeing impaired. It's dark and I'm pissed off. I've slept in the spare room again, so I am in no mood for chat. When I go in, I do my usual. Is it your head again? Have you taken paracetamol? But not in a nice way. In a way that he and I know will communicate my fatigue and frustration. The spare room is also his office, with an expensive pull-down bed, meant for the occasional guest or my mother. Not for a week now. A week I've slept in this spare room because I snore. I keep him awake with my snoring. Or to be frank, he keeps me awake with his snoring, louder than mine. Though this is a point of dispute, a continual point of dispute, but for now, he's the one with the headache. So I think Abi gave us a little foreshadowing. She gave us a little entree into her married life. Yeah, she thinks her hubby's a little bit of a crybaby. Yeah, and it goes on to say that she does have a child, so we know that already. She may have more than one, I think, but her child likes sushi, but he doesn't like eel. I read that too. I like a good eel roll, so I don't know, I'm feeling some way about that. Yeah, he's older. I also watch a lot of UK YouTubers and UK shows. And I'm glad that I do, because I did not realize that this person was obviously, you know, in the UK. And I know that because paracetamol is Tylenol here in the States. I'm sure many of you know this, but if you don't, paracetamol is Tylenol, it's acetaminophen. And she also goes on to talk about her son taking the GCSE exam, which I think is the exam that they take for high school. But I'm not sure. I could be totally wrong. Any of my UK people out there, if I am, correct me. But he took his exam and sushi was the, like, you know, reward or whatever for doing well or whatever. So that's where we are. That's where we started. I am now going to go get my coffee. I am obsessed with peppermint white mochas right now, but I can't drink hot coffee with a straw. And the first time I ever saw someone do that was in Washington State. And I tried it. It doesn't work for me. But when we get into these colder months, we drink a lot of, you know, warm coffees, and my teeth don't like that. And so I'm trying to decide whether or not I want the peppermint white mocha or want to just stick with something cold that requires a straw. If this is the only dilemma that I have today, though, then thank you, God, because it could be much worse. And so I'm not complaining, even on my 3 hours of sleep. All right, I may take you with me to go get the coffee because I think I'm going to pop into Homegoods, but then it's right back to the house. Got some cleaning up to do, and back to my book. Do any of you have a friend or friends that whenever you see them, they bring you things that you didn't know you needed until you got them? I have one of those friends. She does not ever like to come around empty-handed, whether we're meeting for lunch or dinner. She's really good about that, and she shops a lot. So she buys a lot of little miscellaneous things. And she came over for Friendsgiving, and she brought me some cute little, just different things in a bag. And she just throws a bunch of stuff in a bag and is like, here, have this. So she put this in my bag, and I tell you what, it's a lifesaver because I have a bottle of Lysol. I think it's downstairs, but I'm changing the baby's little sleeping area, his little play area, and he spit up, so I have to clean it. And I do like to spray just a little bit of Lysol. I don't know. I feel like it's good for disinfecting things. And I couldn't find my Lysol. And I was like, oh, I need to pick up some. And then I remembered I had this. You have friends like that, cherish them. Just cherish them, or be that friend. Just pick up little things for your friends, because you never know when they might need them. So I picked up these hot chocolate bombs because I thought this would be something that would be nice to incorporate into my vlogs. Plus, I love hot chocolate, especially when it gets really cold. So I picked these up. I have this hot chocolate cocoa set, and it has one with tiny marshmallows. Actually, I don't think this is a chocolate bomb though. This is just a set. So you can put marshmallows in your hot chocolate. There's just hot chocolate and then peppermint. These could be little bombs. Let's see. These are the accessories to your hot chocolate sweet, so I can decorate my chocolate too. But I have, so far I have like 8 of these bombs. This is the marshmallow one, and then that's the milk chocolate one with marshmallows too. Milk chocolate, I'm sorry, this is the caramel one with marshmallows and hot chocolate, milk chocolate. And then this one is just the milk chocolate with the caramel. I'm sorry, with the marshmallows. I'm reading it and still saying caramel. Marshmallows and chocolate, caramel and chocolate. So we may do a couple of these, and I may go back because Homegoods is so close to me. I may go back and get some more for the next 25 days. So while little man is watching his program, I thought I'd pop in and finish up this vlog for today. I did not get much reading done, but you know what? That's fine. He was so wiggly and squirmy yesterday, and he wanted to play a lot. So that's what I ended up doing. I also ended up doing some laundry as well. So I didn't read very much, but I did read. And so I'll kind of clue you in on what I read. If you want to read along with me, because it doesn't look like I'm going to read this book very fast. I might though, if I get some downtime. I took the dust jacket off because it's easier, but this is not a Pity Memoir by Abi Morgan. And Meryl Streep liked it, and I really like Meryl Streep, so I think it's probably going to be really good. Either that or she knows Abby. Either way. But the part, where did I leave off? Because I'll pick right back up tomorrow. I actually did get to page 12. The chapters are about, let's see, they're about 20-ish pages long. I don't think they're all the same, but the first chapter is 26 pages. And then the second chapter goes from page 27 to 48. So there's a range there. But right now, I'm past the part where she's letting us know who she is and who her family is. And right now, her husband is having, there was a siren, I'm sorry. Her husband is having a bit of a crisis. He has a chronic illness, and he is having a crisis. I won't give you details, obviously. But she also tells us that he is an actor and very handsome, apparently. So this is where we are. I'm learning about well, they're not characters, they're real people. I'm learning about Abby and her family, and wow, another siren. So this is the one drawback of living in the city. When I lived in the country, I didn't have this type of noise. But I did have a lot of aircraft going overhead, and people who lived on my street were kind of loud. I actually have a TikTok about that somewhere. Maybe I'll insert it in this video. If not, I'll insert it in the next one. Anyway, so we have met Abi Morgan from This Is Not a Pity Memoir. And so far, I mean, you know, it's not riveting, but it's not like she's just introducing herself and her life, and she's doing it a little more poetically, a little more creatively. She's not, you know, just saying, this is me, this is what's going on. You know, obviously she's, you know, she's a writer, so she's writing for us, and it's not bad. It's right now, it's pretty relatable writing. It's very easy. It's an easy read. I don't really know what I'm saying yet because it's still early. So I'm 12 pages in, and it's not the whole chapter. I feel like I could have gotten to 26, but I was so tired. Plus, I needed like complete quiet to get the baby down. So 12 pages in, you know, as they say on TikTok, a win is a win. A win is a win. All right, so I'm gonna leave you here, and this is actually the next day. This is actually morning of the next day. So I will go ahead and start a new vlog that you will see tomorrow. And that sounded just as convoluted as it is. In any case, I hope you are joining me for these Vlogmas videos, and let me know if there's something you want to see. I may try to film some filler videos because sometimes it's hard to get a vlog up every day, but we'll play it by ear. You know, maybe this spot in the guest room is a really good one. Maybe if I can get in here in the mornings and you know, get some filming done and get some editing done throughout the day, maybe that will be my tactic. That will be my plan. You gotta have a plan going into Vlogmas. You just do. All right, so that's where we left off. Not exciting, but you know, maybe there was something that resonated with you. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I don't typically ask that, but it would be nice to get my subscriber count up. And this is a good time, I think, to make that request. And you know, let me know if you like this. If you have any questions, whatever, leave me some comments. And I do have an Amazon storefront that I'm going to start listing affiliate links in my videos. If you're interested, I haven't really posted a whole lot there. I also have other affiliate links as well, I think through Like to Know It. So I'm not very consistent with that kind of stuff, and there's never any obligation to click on any of my links. I may get them up and I may not, but I will try. Nothing really to see here today, nothing to link today, I don't think. So I'm gonna go now and start the new vlog. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.